What is holding you back? Why are you not there? What is holding you back? What is the true and honest reason that you are not there? What is the true and honest reason that you are not with that body? What is the true and honest reason that you haven't mastered that craft or whatever you are desiring to do? What is the story behind you not truly becoming the entrepreneur, the musician, the artist, the entertainer, the whatever the thing you want to become? What is the true story behind it? Why are you not there? Whatever you might be saying, I have to tell you something. This is just a story, an excuse in your mind. And you think that you have to be reasonable. You shouldn't be shooting for the moon. You shouldn't be shooting for the stars. Because, all this world around you is telling you to be reasonable. Yeah, bro, who do you think you are that you can become a millionaire? Who do you think you are that you can have that perfect six abs or whatever your perfect physique looks like to you? Or your dream job or your dream profession or whatever? You can become a musician or a singer. Everyone is telling you this, you see. This is how we live. This is how we think. And you will believe that after a time. You will believe that you just simply cannot become that thing. And after a while, you will start seeking evidence for that. Yeah, I really can't get a six-pack ab because my genetics, the food culture nowadays. Yeah, I wouldn't like to sacrifice my friendships to become this person. I really wouldn't like to sacrifice my time to go to the gym. What you're doing instead is watching Netflix or, like hanging out with people who you do not really like and are definitely dragging you down. And you are basically destroying yourself. Not with the lifestyle, but with the lies you are holding inside. You have to understand that whatever you're holding in your mind, whatever your belief systems are, that is reality. In today's age of information, whatever you want to believe, you can find evidence for that. You can find evidence for why money is evil. You can find evidence for why money is a great thing and to be rich is a great thing. You can find evidence for why going to the gym or why not go to the gym. You can find evidence for everything. You can find evidence for anything, and you can find evidence and supporting data, if you will, next to whatever you believe in. So this is the question. What are you telling to yourself? And this is I'm talking from myself, and I'm shooting these videos that if I would be talking to myself. What is holding me back? Because all the single time when I have a true and honest desire in my heart, that I know that this is not just a desire, but is somehow a duty, because it had been here for so freaking long, and this is my sole responsibility to fulfill that. One of such duties in my life currently is to hit 100K a month, monthly revenue or monthly income, personal income. And every single time, I'm catching myself and I'm battling with all these beliefs, like, yeah, you're too young. You have to create something big. You have to build up a software to do this. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to wait with it. Your current vehicle is not designed to get you there. The country you're operating in is not designed to get you there. The business model you're doing will become too complex. Why to do that? You have to enjoy it. You have to truly, honestly create value for people. And all of these things, my mind is coming up with all of these things, and I have to battle with these beliefs every single time, and I know that all of them, just an excuse, for me to give permission for myself not to combat this belief, because this is how we work and this is how we operate. We just simply have a comfort zone, and we are just so comfortable in that situation, in that place. You are just fat, a bit overweight, you really want to get in shape, but you just simply do not take the courage, and you do not dive into the discomfort of quitting your comfort zone, of changing up your eating habits and your working out habits. The same with your financial life. You're not willing to go down to the path of being alone, figuring this thing out, sticking with it, how whatever happens, because this is not comfortable. And we've been designed to obviously love comfort because it had been such a rare commodity throughout our history. Man, this is how we work, and every single time when we just have this comfort zone with all these beliefs and all these ideas and all these identities. I'm this fit person, I'm this wealthy person, I'm this, I'm that, I'm good with people, I'm not good with people. And you are living in this comfort zone, and you are going out and seeking evidence for it every single day, and you will find evidence for that. Data is unlimited around all out there, bro. Like, whatever you're seeking the evidence for, you will find it. Wherever you're seeking the evidence for that the system is corrupt, wherever you're seeking the evidence for capitalism is the best system we've ever created, that the rich is stealing your money, whatever you're seeking, you will find evidence for. Have you ever been in the situation where you had like a little tiny bit of, bad gut feeling, and you went on internet and just looking for the disease, and you just basically made yourself sick in your head, because everyone said, yeah, you will die, you have like a throat cancer, this kind of bullshit. When you have like a little throat ache, and you will just go on the internet and you will find out that you have throat cancer. You see, you will find evidence of what you believe. And this is what we do, and this is where we fail, basically. We are operating from our comfort zone, and we are just seeking the evidence for that. And the problem is that we are just good with it. And this uncomfort inside it, we should be doing something. We should be doing something more. We should be doing something greater. It's just growing and growing and growing. And this will lead to frustration. And this is why we will go out and drink too much, or become resentful about life, because we are just not living up for this potential what we have inside. And the only way to do that is to obviously break out of your comfort zone. Fight with your beliefs. Whatever you believe is true. The stories you're telling to yourself inside your head are just stories. You're just coming up with them. You can believe that you're a millionaire, and you can believe that you're a broke person. You will find evidence for both. How you're structuring your day, how you're structuring your relationships, your media consumption, how you think about life. All of these ideas that you're having inside your head, they are the ones that are holding you back. They're telling that today is not the day. I will start tomorrow. I'm not good enough. I'm this. I'm that. I'm not deserving to be there. And all of these stories, these are the ones that are holding you back. Not the government, not the weather. There are no outside circumstances that are holding you back. This is just you. Because if you would really be honest with yourself, think through all of your. I'm highly advising you that just sit down, get a paper and a pen, and just write down where you want to get to, and what do you truly honestly believe about that thing. What are the stories that you're coming up with why you cannot be there, and think through that. Are they reasonable? Are they truly honestly undoable? And you will find, if you truly deeply look into your heart, that everything could be done. I mean, there are such limits in the universe that being reasonable and not being reasonable, for example, building up $100 billion business in a year, it's like unreasonable, obviously, or going to the Mars next year. But I'm talking about like your true and honest things that you have inside, and you feel that you could do them, but somehow you are just getting into this comfort zone, and you are just telling yourself all these stories. I will start. I will start tomorrow. I'm too young. I'm not good enough. Yeah, all the people around me are not pushing it. Why should I be pushing it? Maybe this is not for me. And even when you're having some difficulties, you will look at them as you can look at them as either evidence for you're a complete mess and failure, or you can look at them as your path, you're learning, you're failing. You have to fail a lot to learn. Like, this is how we learn in reality, not from books. Books are super important, but you will learn through real life experience. So, man, what are the stories? What are the stories that you are telling to yourself? Why you can't? Peace.